What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. It's the Fandom Fights Summer Series Teams Ladder. That's definitely not the same name that we decided it was earlier, but now that's what it's called for this match. So that's what we're going to do. Galac-Deez nuts on a bit of a run. They've started on rung number 1. Here we are on rung number 3, facing a very formidable team, Lights, Camera, and Action. Last time we saw them, they lost in their third matchup with the Manhattan Project. Manhattan then later went on to the contender match. Lights, Camera, and Action finds themselves here on the third rung of the ladder. Should be a great match. I'm excited for it. Enough from me. Let's hear from the teams in the promos.
Hey, yo, it's Friday night, man. How you feeling? How you feeling, guys? Yeah, we all got beers, our respective beverages.
I got a beer for a reason, though, man, because I have to freaking rush home through New Jersey traffic for this. And
that was stressful as well.
Everybody wait, yeah.
For this, you guys ready? How you feeling? You feeling antsy?
A little bit, but I mean, hey, I'm always confident in us, honestly.
Remember,
I've
I've
been working all day to keep the booze level down and the performance level up. So I'm ready for this.
I know I'm being a hypocrite now because I don't like to drink, but fuck it.
That's all good.
Let's
get it going.
That's the mentality tonight. Fuck it. Let's go.
I think Antonio was trying to get an endorsement from Fast X because I believe he's drinking a Corona. Galac-Deez nuts, I'll give them the respect they deserve. They got this far. They've been playing pretty good. But I think when it comes to this team, all we do is just surprise people. That's just the name of our game. Our brand is upset. Our brand is shocker. Our brand is winning things we have no intention of winning. I don't know. How do you guys feel?
You're right. Our brand is upset because we have been upset twice by the Manhattan Project.
We did upset you twice.
No, I'm feeling good. I'm ready. I spent all week preparing for questions about where moons are in Super Mario Odyssey and the movie Midsommar. So hopefully those have been added to fandom.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, worth a shot.
I watched a Fandom film, actually.
Yeah!
Let's play.
I did it. I'm going to write things on a board and try not to fall asleep.
Cheers. This isn't beer.
We're back from those promos. Interesting they were when both teams with sort of a loosey-goosey kind of attitude. Maybe that's the best way they play. Let's find out right now with round number 1. Here's how round number 1 is going to work. Each individual player will answer individually 10 questions from the realm of Fandom Fights. If they get the question correct, they will get 1 point apiece. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down. You then reveal your answer and say it aloud. Should any player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Teams, any questions we get in round number 1?
So Super Mario Odyssey, not fandom, right?
No, sir. 3 repeats, 1 challenge. I forgot that part, but you know it. All right, cool. We're going to get into question number 1, which comes in the category of Marvel.
Cool.
Which member of Oxford's family is killed in the opening of The King's Man? Pretty shitty movie, if we're all being honest. Which kind of makes it a shitty franchise now.
Do you need a character name or a description?
No, member of the family. So,
yeah.
Don't need the name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzman.
Is that his wife?
Antonio.
I said father.
Redshaw.
I said wife.
And Abel.
Yeah, it's Ray Fiennes' wife, and it's his kid's mother.
So I think we can only accept both Lights, Camera, and Action because you wrote... I said Oxford, so I needed Oxford's relation to the person.
That's the family name, though.
I don't think so. I'm not too sure. Let me cut. Wife or mother was correct. The son's last name is also technically Oxford, so we would have accepted wife or mother. Lights, Camera, and Action takes the 2-1 early lead as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of James Bond. In Octopussy, Bond discovers that Kamal Khan was cheating at backgammon by doing what? I don't want to give away the answer, but I will tell you that after he found out he was cheating, he stood there, looked off into the distance, and yelled, Kamal Khan! I
Octopus
apologize.
2, The Wrath of Khan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Antonio.
The one behind on. I'm just guessing a goofy method using magnets.
Redshaw.
I forgot the rules of backgammon. I said using loaded dice.
Abel.
I also not sure I know what backgammon is. Loaded dice?
And Holtzman.
I kind of know what backgammon is, using loaded dice.
Using loaded dice is the correct answer.
Sorry, man.
It's all good.
Lights, camera, and action leads 4-2 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features the main villain trying to hide the fact that one of the protagonists is the rightful owner of his business? Get answers in 5, 4, 3.
I'll repeat it, please.
All right, that is Galac-Deez not the first repeat. The question again. Which Pixar film features the main villain trying to hide the fact that one of the protagonists is the rightful owner of his business?
I appreciate all four of us looked like we were ready to use that repeat.
You did. You were,
I didn't want to waste it, but
you were looking that way, and then you were looking off that way, and then Abel was looking off that way, and then Rachel was off that way. It was kind of crazy. You all just like didn't want to look at me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I prefer the raccoon version, but Ratatouille.
Abel.
Ratatouille.
Antonio. I'm sorry. Holtzman and Antonio at the same time. Yep.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is correct. Lights, camera, and action. Still perfect. Leads 6-4. As we get
I was like
to...
Coco, sort of, but not really.
We get to the next question, which comes in the category DreamWorks. Who voices Stella the skunk in Over the Hedge?
I was like, does
Never really
anybody
had
own
it.
Al's Toy Barn?
Never really had a hedge growing up. It was more of like a line of
movies
trees.
I actually really enjoy.
It's within 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Abel. We'll start with Abel.
Yeah, I can pull it.
Holtzman.
Wanda Sykes.
Antonio.
Wanda Sykes.
And Redshaw.
Avril Lavigne's in there somewhere.
He is in there somewhere, but Wanda Sykes is the correct answer. Lights, camera, and action now leads 7-5 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth.
Ugh.
Which dwarf battles orcs on land while wearing a barrel during the river chase in the Desolation of Smaug? Oh, such a dumb name. Like, he'd be about to kill me, and I'd be standing there, and I'd be like, "Your name is stupid."
What, orc?
No, the dragon.
Oh, Smaug.
Yeah, your name is stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzman.
I think it's the joke of ha ha fat. Bomber.
Antonio.
Boffer.
Redshaw.
I didn't remember which one was the fat one. I said Ballin.
And Abel.
Bomber.
Bomber is the correct answer. Point apiece. It is 8-6. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. What does Estella initially do for work for the Liberty department store in Cruella? We will take a general answer. We are 6 questions through round number 1, and I'm out of water, so this is going to be a fun time. 5, 4,
I can spot you a beer.
3. I would appreciate
Diet
it.
Dr. Pepper.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Another movie I need to see. Costume designer.
Redshaw.
Janitor?
Abel.
She gets coffee.
Yeah, I said cleaner.
Cleaner, janitor. We would accept any variation of that. That is correct. So Lights, Camera, and Action takes the 10-6 lead. As we get to the category of Horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film features a restaurant that sells Jason-themed burgers? I agree that's a silly sentence, but it's okay. Here we are, living in this reality. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Red Shot.
I said Jason Lives.
Abel.
I said that as well.
I said Jason Goes to Hell the final Friday.
And Antonio.
I guess Jason Lives.
Jason Goes to Hell the final Friday is the correct answer. Holtzman correct there. Widens the lead to 11-6. And still the only one remaining perfect, I may add, as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. In Bolt, what superpower does Bolt try to use to get Mittens out of a tree, which he doesn't really have?
Do you need the actual name or like a description?
I will take things that are not the exact name of what they
Fair enough.
There's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
Is it like a super bark?
Holtzman.
I also said Super Bark.
Antonio.
I refuse to see this movie. Flying.
And Red Shot.
I was between that and I said Laser Vision.
Super Bark is the correct answer. Abel and Holtzman hit it. It is 12-7.
I wasn't sure if it was like Sonic Bark or.
Yeah,
I also said Twilight
it's
Force,
same
but that's
thing.
101 Dalmatians
I would have taken
too.
that, yeah. As we get to your penultimate category, which is the MCU. And the question is, in Spider-Man No Way Home,
Fuck, that's eligible. Oh, shit.
name 3 of the 4 people that Peter asks Doctor Strange to exclude from the original spell that winds up leading to it exploding. That's right. Here we are. Worlds colliding. Who plays a Spider-Man and a Spider-Man? That question's coming, maybe. Probably not. 4,
Your 0
3,
point question.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzman.
I said MJ, Ned, and Aunt May.
Antonio.
I said Ned, Happy Hogan, and Aunt May.
Redshaw.
I said May, MJ, and Ned.
And Abel.
I said Ned, MJ, May.
All answers are correct. Those were all 4 options. All 4 were said at one point or another. So we'll move to the final question. The score is 14-9, and Cameron Holtzman is 1 question away from a perfect round as we get to the category of DC. And the question is, who plays the Frog in Red 2? I don't know. Cool. Congratulations on being named after Enigma. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Antonio.
David Thewlis?
Redshaw.
John Malkovich looks close enough.
Abel.
David Thewlis.
And for the perfect round, Cameron Holtzman.
Maybe I'll hit a bonus question for once. David Thewlis.
David Thewlis is the correct answer, and with that, Cameron Holtzman has himself a perfect round, which means
Remember last time when I forgot Wonder Woman 1984 was the movie? Let's see how this goes.
I recall. This means, Mr. Holtzman, that you will get a bonus question to you. Only to you. Your question is, name both Fandom films that feature a dragon made out of fireworks.
Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
That is correct for the bonus question. The perfect round.
It's been
Cameron
2
Holtzman
years.
bringing Lights, Camera, and Action's total up to 16 to Galac-Deez Nuts 11, which I believe is the score, unless anyone would like to protest, but I doubt it. All right. We'll move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. They will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time, and then you'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing. It's available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, MCU, Disney Live Action, DC, James Bond, DreamWorks, Middle-earth, and Marvel. So with that being said, lights, camera, and action, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Fucking spectacular, Cam. I would say let's go second.
Fucking spectacular.
Second is we will bring in Fandom Rookie, managing Galac-Deez Nuts today. Galac-Deez Nuts, this will be your first spin.
We're a trio of rookies, man. Let's go.
Well, Antonio's
We got these.
hands on spinner's choice.
There we go. There we go.
Categories again.
All right, Abel, I know there's a couple you for sure want. Antonio, I don't I'm thinking
There's
I know
one I
maybe
want,
one or
for sure,
or
but I
two
mean, it
guys.
depends.
Antonio, do you want to do MCU?
Yeah, but you think you're good there?
No, I think that's a good bet.
Okay. Let's do
I
it.
think it's good too.
MCU it is. All right, Galac-Deez Nuts, I will be giving you your questions in the category of MCU. Are you prepared?
Let's find out.
Right. Your first question. Which MCU film features one of the heroes secretly saving a student in class using their powers during what appears to be an earthquake?
Secretly saving a
Oh,
student.
I think that's Eternals.
Yup.
It's Game of Chan. So yeah,
Yep.
Eternals. Final answer.
That is correct for 2
Nice.
points.
Good job.
That's the only Eternals question.
Because I was going Spider-Man, obviously.
I know. I thought so too, but no.
Your second question. Which horror icon's actor voices Surtur in Thor Ragnarok?
That's Clancy Brown, right?
Yup.
Clancy Brown. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In what city does Ultron capture Black Widow in Avengers Age of Ultron?
At what point in the movie does he capture her?
It's like towards the end, like in the middle, sort of. It's like right when he's trying to get his body built and he's running away with it.
So is it like an Asian city?
Multiple choice. I'll know it multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. Your
Yeah,
multiple options are: is it A, London, B, Lagos, C, Seoul, D, New York?
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's Seoul, right?
Oh yeah. So Soul. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your penultimate question. When Scott chases Sonny Birch to the docks in Ant-Man and the Wasp, what kind of animal do the tourists think he is at first?
A whale?
I was thinking that too, but do we just want to go whale?
It's a whale.
All right. Whale. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead,
He's breaching.
as we get to your final question in MCU. Who winds up falling in the prison cell aboard the helicarrier that was meant for the Hulk in the Avengers?
Thor.
Thor?
Thor. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of the MCU. As we bring back up the wheel, the score is 20 for Galac-Deez Nuts with lights, camera, and action behind with 16. The wheel is coming back as well as Mr. Koho. Lights, camera, and action. This will be your first spin. And it also lands on
Mute.
We want to take Disney Animation, probably.
I would say
right?
Disney Animation between the two.
Probably.
For the two of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney Animation.
Sure.
Go for it.
Disney Animation about 7 times. I'll be giving
I'll
you
finish my beer.
Disney Animation questions. Lights, camera, and action. Are you prepared?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Faline is the romantic counterpart to what Disney animated title character?
Bambi.
Yep.
Bambi, final answer.
That is correct. 2 points. Your second question. Who voices the Duke of Weaselton in Frozen?
It's Alan Tudyk.
Tudyk, yeah.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points, and my apologies, I believe it is pronounced Wesselton.
Wesselton.
I didn't even question.
Your third question. What tribe does the character Tong belong to in Raya and the Last Dragon?
Okay, Tong is the big dude.
Sure.
I think I know it, but I think we should go multiple choice.
Yeah, I don't. I have
Multiple
nothing.
choice,
So
please.
All right. Your multiple choice options is A, tail, B, fang, C, spine, D, talon.
So I was thinking it's Raya and the Last Dragon.
okay. Yeah.
C, final answer.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
C, final answer.
C is correct for 1 point, and that's really weird if that's actually what your code was. Your penultimate question is Disney animation. What is the name that Ursula uses when disguised as a human in The Little Mermaid?
I believe it's Vanessa.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vanessa.
Vanessa, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. As we get to your final question. In The Rescuers, what does Medusa hide the diamond in while holding Penny and Snoops at gunpoint?
I think it's her teddy bear.
If you feel good about it, I'd go for it. I don't remember.
Her teddy bear, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of Disney animation and the end of round number 2. We have quite a match here. It is 25-20. Lights, camera, and action in the lead as we get to round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once we say a category, each player can pick a player who will take the question. The other player will then take the second question. We'll reset on 3 and 4, and then they can confer on the 5-point question. Each player will bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they got the question correct, they will gain those points. If they got the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 3?
No.
Great. Your first category that you can bet points on is DreamWorks. We'll get bets starting with lights, camera, and action. Who will be taking it? What are you betting?
I will be taking it for 2.
And Galac-Deez nuts.
It's me. 2.
All right. Your question in DreamWorks. Which DreamWorks sequel features a main character named Lucky Prescott? Oh, I have comments, but I can't because it'll give away shit. I'll tell you next time. It's going to be fun. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman.
Spirit Untamed.
And Abel.
Yeah, Spirit Untamed.
Spirit Untamed is the correct answer. Each team will gain 2 points. It is still a 5-point game as we get to the next category, which will be taken by Antonio and Redshaw in the category of Star Wars. We'll get bets starting with Antonio.
Dos.
And Redshaw.
0.
All right, the question in Star Wars. What causes Padme, Qui-Gon, and Jar Jar to have to stay at Anakin's place shortly after meeting him in The Phantom Menace? Oh, so about the last thing. DreamWorks has a weird thing about naming their main characters. Like, she's lucky. Tip, because gratuity.
Yeah, I was gonna say gratuity Tucci.
Have you ever asked what Tip's
fucking
full
name
name is? Has that been a question at some point?
What is?
What Tip's full first name is at home?
4. No, but maybe now. 3, 2,
Well, I feel like now we can't.
1. Pens down. Keep a lookout. We'll go to Redshaw, who bet 0.
I said they need parts for their ship.
And Antonio.
Instead of sandstorm.
A sandstorm is the correct answer. Lights, camera, and action. Bet 0 points, so they will stay where they're at. Galac-Deez nuts gains some footing. It is now 27-24, a 3-point game. As we get to question number 3, you can reset who takes it. Is the category of Middle Earth.
Cool.
We'll start with lights, camera, and action. Who will be taking it? What are you betting?
I'll take it, and I'll go 0 again.
And Galac-Deez nuts.
I set that number.
All right. Your question in Middle Earth. Who pulls Wow. Your question in Middle Earth. Who pulls Faramir out of the sacrificial fire in Return of the King?
It's my favorite song.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. My apologies. We will start with answers from Red Shaw, who bet 0.
I didn't even finish writing it, so I'm not even going to show.
And Abel.
So Pippin.
Pippin is correct. So the same thing that happened like a minute ago. Just rewind and watch what I said there, because the score is now 27-26. Lights, camera, and action in the lead by 1. As we get to the next category, which Holtzman and Antonio will have to take, it is the category of James Bond. We'll get bets starting with Antonio.
2.
And Holtzman.
1.
All right. The question in James Bond. Who plays Blofeld in Diamonds Are Forever? Let's run through what could happen here in the short 10 seconds I have. Both teams hit. We're tied. Both teams miss. We're not tied, but we'll maybe keep playing. We'll figure it out. I could do some math. Maybe. Answers in 5.
Repeat it if you need to.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman. That's 1.
Charles Gray.
And Antonio.
Officer Savalas.
And your winners, Lights, Cameron, Action. The correct answer was indeed Charles Gray. So, Lights, Cameron, Action just barely pulls into the lead at the end there. And one heck of a match, if I do say so myself. Making it all the way almost to the last question. Lights, Cameron, Action had quite a lead there for much of the time, but Galac-Deez nuts really pulled back and almost came back and took it there. We'll bring in our unfortunate losers today, who I don't think should be called losers, because you guys have made quite a run in this summer series ladder. This is sort of what we imagined, what we hoped would happen by making this summer event, is that a relatively unknown team would get a chance to show how good they are match after match after match. And you may not have won today, but you've definitely made a name for yourselves. So Galac-Deez nuts, despite the loss today, how are you feeling about your performance in the ladder overall?
I'm taking the hit for this one, because in round 1 I really kind of like just shit the bed, and then obviously with James Bond I'm just like, it's a movie that I didn't really enjoy, so I didn't really focus on that. So I was like, I should have just remembered that. So that's my bad, because we had a good streak, and then I had to mess it up with James Bond, and I was hoping it would also be a new one, like a newer one, but it's these old ones that keep on getting me. But
is our host on the phone right now during our interview?
No, I was talking to the people who decide your next match. I'm sorry, I'm on call.
But yeah, I mean, again, okay, I just feel like we'll always come back better. It's more about, I feel like, again, the man who carries this team is over here, and I just got to keep on catching up, because I'm the one slacking, and the funny thing is I'm the veteran. He's the rookie, so that's what I'm saying. It's not exemplary. It's not showing really how exemplary we can be. I just got to keep stepping on my game, and I feel like we can really, really, really be feared.
I think that's a good team dynamic right here, because I definitely feel like I'm the inferior player. Antonio's definitely a fucking hot shot over here. We hit a couple stumble blocks. This ladder thing has been awesome. So it's bittersweet, because I feel like we've done really well, and I'm sad that it's over now, because I would have loved to keep playing.
Because we wasted Spinner's Choice too. That's another thing too.
But like the Camerons, come on, they're awesome. Holtzman is just a rock star. He hits all the questions in round 1. They absolutely crushed that Disney animation round. I was writing stuff for fun on my board. I had no clue. They were doing super well. So I'm not too mad about it.
It's also probably like our luck too. Like we get Spinner's Choice, and they happen to get also Spinner's Choice.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's what
at least
happens,
also I don't mind losing to Holtzman and.
Me neither. They're cool guys. I'm glad we had James here.
He makes it fun.
He always brings positive energy.
We'll be back with a vengeance. Don't worry.
For sure.
You guys did great, and it was you had a chance to tie the game at the end from being down. You guys should be proud of yourselves. Good job.
Yeah, I'm proud.
I agree. You guys have done really great, especially today and throughout this ladder in general. We definitely look forward to seeing Galac-Deez nuts back after the tournament, and with a vengeance it shall be. So, without further ado, let's bring in our winners today. Lights, Cameron, Action. I guess that makes you Lights.
And the Lights, yeah. And he's the Cameron, and Doc's the Action.
Guys,
one Lights, 2 Camerons, all Action.
Great job, you guys. Listen, Galac-Deez nuts was kind of looking unstoppable for a minute there in their run in this ladder. You guys come in and did what you said you do. You upset, you break bracket. This isn't really a bracket, so I guess you
Exactly.
You pushed a little kid off a ladder, which because they're rookie.
Just another Tuesday in Alberta.
Cameron Holtzman, first ever perfect round with the bonus. Well done. You guys played fantastic overall, just in general. Swept your round 2 category and then played great in round number 3. How are you feeling about the win?
I feel great. It's nice to finally hit a bonus question for once because I remember movies and don't forget really obvious movies and then pull Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement.
That happened.
Yep, that happened. But no, I feel really good. That round 2 when they got Spinner's Choice, I was like, well, this is going to go bad for us. And then luckily Spinner's Choice also came up for us and we managed to hold the lead, and then I'm just happy. I looked over all the Felix Leiters, all the Money Pennies, the M's, the Q's, and the Blofelds about an hour before this match taped, because in my last singles match, I couldn't remember who played Money Penny in a match, and I went, I should make sure I know all of the recurring characters, and luckily that's the thing that came up over any plot details about a James Bond movie. I feel happy. I feel good.
Those Cameron Actions are a good team. I love these guys, I'm very content with this performance. I think they played great, and I'm excited to see who they play next, and maybe they'll win that one too.
I've never been more excited to tell a team who they're playing next.
Oh no! Please don't say it's what I think it is.
At 3.
No,
it's time. No, I'm just kidding. But that actually might happen. That actually might happen if you win your next match, which is against Anyone Can Cook.
Oh, great.
Action.
I will say, Holtzman and Jack, the first time they played, were very different players than who they are now. And to see them play now, when I think both of them have gotten exponentially better than where they were when they first played, I think it's going to be really fun to see those two jaw at each other all the time. To be honest, they talk shit. So
because again, as has been said before,
cousins.
Jack Pinchuk and I, we're cousins. We're friends. We know each other in person.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot easier to talk shit about a guy when you can see him to his face and still talk shit to his face instead of hiding behind a camera.
That's why I think it'll be fun to see those two play and have the heated familial rivalry, and then Doc and Matthew will just be the two nice.
And if we lose,
I'll just be here. That's what I do.
They'll just be nice people.
I'm excited. I think it will be a very fun
match,
very friendly match.
I agree very much, and I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see you there. So Congratulations on the win today. We'll see you next week, because that's how this ladder works. We'll see you in a week. Congratulations to all the teams. Congratulations to Galac-Deez Nuts for their run. It was great. And congratulations to Lights Camera Action on the win. Join us next week as the ladder continues. The Summer Series Tournament. The singles one is going on right now. Check it all out. It's a great time. We'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.